Welcome back, everyone. It's 1 o'clock and tea time with SSD Moe and myself, Susan. And of course our videographer, Bill, is in the behind the scenes here. Well, and Moe's behind the scenes too. She's getting a drink. She just finished her lunch. And she's on a bit of a, not really a diet. She's been cut back a little bit, Amanda. All right, so the puppies are 22 days old and things are starting to happen. They are walking much better. They are sleeping less, sort of. They are playing a lot more. They have a lot more things of interest in their box, and I'm rotating items. I put this guy in because he's colorful, a different color, a different shape. We have this toy, which the puppies all love. Betsy got me interested in this many litters ago. I think it was Julia and Harriet's litter. And the puppies love it. What we want is to teach the puppies to look up. It's not always a natural thing for them to do. And these are bird dogs and they will look up. But we want to encourage that looking up. So you can see, and this is a great toy. And you can see Lori here is playing with it already. And Clarity is trying out the box, walking across the box. And Freedom is trying to play and giving him a hard time. So remember, there's lots of muscles to develop. There's lots of coordination to develop. And they have a very short attention span. So Freedom and Clarity are playing. Oh, wrestling. And they're acting like little dogs in 22 short days. And Glory is having a good time over here. Another thing that I personally have in my house to introduce is something with color in it. Sorry, Quincy. But we just kind of change things around. Every day we want the puppies to have a different view rather than just having the same sights every day, all day long. So I've added some different toys, different colors. This one squeaks, not that they can squeak it yet, but, and it rattles. So that gives them more attention. And then they forget and they just play. So they're doing a lot of growing and still a lot of sleeping. What else are we doing with them this week? As I said, we're introducing colors to them. We're introducing different items and shapes every day, moving things around. I can put the egg box in. These egg boxes are great because I can put it this way or I can put it this way. They make some noise. Pretty soon they'll learn they can chew on them, and then we'll take them away because we don't need puppies chewing styrofoam. But see, they're investigating that already. That curiosity is there. That seeking new adventures. It's something that we all do. We seek out things because otherwise we just sit around and go hungry, not learn anything. So that innate desire to seek out food and adventure is an important part there. So we're allowing them to express their curiosity and their seeking by giving them different things, different items. Remember, we have a goal here to make these puppies really as smart as they can be, curious, willing to try new things, so that when they work with their partner, that they can do a really good job and help when needed, and even help in an emergency, that the puppies aren't afraid to try new things, that the dog becomes ready to try new adventures, to try things when something doesn't work. Gloria went right to this pad. Actually, I should put this down for them to walk on it. It's an exercise pad, so it's soft. And we'll do that probably later this afternoon. So we're all trying out something different. Oops, that didn't work. Moe's over here taking a nap. And she's doing well. She had a nice long walk this morning. As I said, she just had her lunch. And the puppies are chewing. Remember, dogs don't have hands like you and I do, and they use their mouth. That's why puppies chew on things. Because instead of reaching out and touching something to feel it, they have to reach out with their mouth and chew it and feel it. And of course, then we run into problems because puppies learn to chew on arms and fingers and toes and things that they shouldn't be chewing on, but that's how they're learning. So on one side, we encourage chewing, but they have to learn correct chewing. Of course, not yet. But when they get to be 7 or 8 weeks and on, they will have to learn what is appropriate to chew and what is not appropriate to chew. People are usually not appropriate to chew on. They're also developing different vocalizations. We could tell yesterday listening to them that they were talking to each other, and it was just a little bit different vocalization as opposed to the just whining that they were doing. Clarity is very talkative. Freedom. So tomorrow is going to be their big day. They seem to be really out and about, walking really well. So tomorrow you can watch me open up their whelping pen and give them a lot bigger space. We'll set up the X pen, and they can have lots more toys, and they will have steps to go up and down, and new toys, new surfaces, and a much bigger space to learn how to walk better. Right now they're kind of limited in their distance that they can walk. Excuse me. Now this is a good one. That's a little, I can't even see who it is. It's Freedom. No, it's Faith. Is walking behind the exercise pad. That's something that we really want. We want the puppies to be able to do tight spaces. And that's exactly what she's got now. You can't see her, but she's pushing. You can see how she's pushing the pad down, but she is pushing her way through a very tight space. So what would be a tight space that would be a problem with a dog? Think of an elevator. That's a tight space. And if the dog is uncomfortable going through it, they can't be there with their partner. Now, Faith here is figuring out different surfaces. She's standing up. She started to talk. She's a little bit worried. She got out of that situation. Put that back up. So tight spaces are something that we evaluate all of the dogs for when they are 8 weeks old, and then again at their IFTs, or in for training evaluation, when they're about 15 or 16 months. That's an important thing. And there's nothing wrong with if you don't like tight spaces. I'm sure some of you that are listening are not comfortable in a real tight space. And that's just the way we're made. There's nothing wrong with it, but they do need to be able to go through tight spaces in order to be a good working dog. Now Gloria is having a good time with Goofy here. This puppy, this stuffed animal is not quite as soft and fluffy, so he's a little tighter for him to chew on. So it's a different sensation for the puppy. He's going to wrestle with this Goofy here. So he's investigating all kinds of things here. He's using his mouth, he's moving around, he's working on his coordination. He's using lots of skills while everyone else went to sleep. Serenity, is it time for you to get up? No. In those tight spaces, no, it's Joy over there that's been sleeping. Faith over here said, oh, those tight spaces were hard. Remember, we're handling the puppies every day? Oh, puppies. We're handling them. We have to touch their toes. touch their toes and their tummy. We do vet checks on them. Lift up their teeth. That's hard to do. Such, oh, teeth. I'm sure you can't say, oh, those teeth are almost in. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but they are sitting right there, ready to erupt. Mo, get ready. So we handle the puppies from head to toe, pet them, massage them. I need to trim their nails every couple of days. Actually, these guys are nice. They're every 3 or 4 days. They don't grow as fast as some that I've. Oh, when you're talking, yes. There you go. And somebody just peed on the pad here. That's always great sport, and then you gotta get there before the puppy does. Pee all over when the puppies are like babies. They are babies. They wake up, they gotta pee. Oh, Serenity's starting to move. And Joy's starting to move. No, that's Faith. Sorry, Faith. Joy's still sound asleep. Still sound asleep. Oops. You have to learn to look down. You saw that Glory went, oh, look, I'm going to go get my brother, and went walking across and forgot that he was up on an elevated space and kind of fell off. But he'll learn. So that's life at 22 days in the whelping box. Don't forget, we're coming to the end. It's almost the end of the month. We're coming to the end of the Gear Up for SSD, sponsored by the Roar for More students at Penn State. Normally they run this fundraiser at the campus and get lots of people involved. Of course, now it is a virtual fundraiser. So go online and check it out. And if you're able to help, it would be greatly appreciated. As these puppies, Glory's going to go to sleep. There's a lot less yelling than there was a few days ago as they go to sleep, which is nice. We don't complain at all. So everyone's getting comfortable. So we'll let everyone sleep, take a nap, and so we'll wrap it up for today. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow for the extension of their pen. Big exciting day. Puppies don't know it, but it will be. Get ready. It's amusing for everyone to watch. Maybe not so much for the puppies because they fall up and down the stairs. So thanks for joining us. And we'll see you all tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Bye-bye.